Beware, agents of darkness are going out of their way to come and host church services, and you pay them and you tithe them to go and support them, to go and listen to them, to go and have yourself be entertained by them. You go to a worship service in which you pay tithes to demons. My brothers and sisters, it's a church service. Every concert is a church service. This is a church service being held by the Satanic Band, Ramstein. You can see from their eyes reptiles, serpents, devils, but yet you tithe them to go to see them, to go and listen to them. You are giving God's money to agents of devils.
Be very careful, friends. Be very careful. I kept telling you people that when you go to see performances, you are going to church. You are going to church. When you go to see a Beyonce concert, you are going to church. You are a church. They may not call it church gathering, but what you are is a congregation. Congregants gathered together to worship. Let me see you lift your hands in the air. Bow before the Queen. Bow, bow, bow. They boast of themselves. You want me to show you a video of what happened to Lady Gaga? Listen, I can't see these people the same way again. I cannot see these people the same way again. Yo, she's on live stage performing live performance. And guess what happens to her eyes? No contacts, no nothing. She blinks. Her eyes are normal. She's blinking. Next thing you know, her eyes change right in front of the people. Her eyes change right in front of the people. Like, there's no contacts that she's wearing. And this was not CGI. This is something that was live on stage that people caught on camera. And it was there. Her eyes, literally, both her eyes, just like that, switch. And it is the eyes of a, it was like the eyes of a demon. It was like the eyes of a demon. Looking at her audiences like this, opening those eyes, and it was the eyes of demons.
Some people might say this is CGI, and or maybe this is just computer graphics being done and these things, but I want you to really think about this. Do you have any idea how many times people's eyes have changed live in front of the TV, in front of the screen, on people's phones? They've seen people's eyes glitching and turning into reptilian slit eyes, and these are things that are there. But now they would actually have you to be convinced that, oh, this is just a part of the performance. That's where I'm trying to get you to understand, brothers and sisters. This stuff is being put there now. It's taking place in front of you. A manifestation is taking place in front of you, but now you are being convinced that this is just simply the work of CGI, when in fact this is an actual manifestation that is taking place right in front of you. And this is all done on purpose so that you will be okay with it, and it will become like a normal thing. Why? Because you are going to be seeing a lot more of these things more and more frequent. So the best way is for you to become desensitized to it than for you to actually wake up to it now and then, stop listening to them. But this is all to convince you. So don't buy into it. These are manifestations. These are manifestations that actually take place. This is not the working of just computer graphics. You must understand this, friends. The agenda is to desensitize you to people's eyes being revealed as demonic as what you are seeing.
It wasn't a glitch. Happened on stage. But the people who are there are so into this, they are hypnotized already, not knowing that they are being ministered to and they are being preached unto. And so what ends up happening is they end up drowning away, listening to the servants, listening to the preachers of the ministers of darkness preach to them.
Remember that in this world, there are only two powers. There's the powers of light and there's the powers of darkness. Pick one. You might not think it's a big deal for you to go and pay for a demonic concert. You may not think it's a big deal for you to pay to go see Beyonce, pay to go see Lady Gaga, pay to go see Katy Perry, pay to go see Birdman, Lil Wayne, Diddy Party, J-Lo. You may not think it's a big deal to pay these people to go and entertain yourself with their music, with their movies, and those kinds of things. But remember that these are agents of darkness and they all have a message to preach to you. There's an audience. These are messengers of darkness. And they present themselves to you as idols. They are being presented to you as goats. And I can't believe that so-called Christians and believers are getting all involved with, oh, I think MJ is the GOAT. Or I think LeBron James is a GOAT. These people are Satanists. LeBron James, I hope he gets locked away. Because now, with everything coming out concerning Diddy's court case and everything, he stepped down from the NBA. He's stepping down. And he says for personal reasons. Kevin Hart, he shut down all of his stores. All these people, all of a sudden, CEOs are now quitting their jobs, walking away, stepping outside. You see what I'm saying? You understand that these people whom you are getting yourself involved in debating and who's the GOAT and who's the best and this, these are all demonic agents. And you are caught up with them. You're paying them. You're giving a portion of God's money to these people. You need to understand, brothers and sisters, just how serious that is. Because that's money that could have been used to save a life. That's money that could have been used to be able to further the gospel. But now instead you decided that you are going to further the agenda of darkness. I think usually maybe, now I don't know, you can quote me if I'm wrong, but average tickets might be anywhere, like from the back seats, it could be anywhere from, I don't know, maybe $50 or $30. It can go all the way up to about, I don't know, even $1,000. So imagine if your paycheck was, let's just say 80 or let's say it was like $880 bi-weekly. Let's just say that bi-weekly you take home about $800 or $880, for just example. And then it just happened to be that the concert ticket, the seats that you want to buy, is about $80. Well, what did you just pay? Well, you just paid 10%. 10% of your paycheck you just gave over to these people. You just gave your tithe money that was supposed to be given to the work of God. You've just given it to devil worshippers. What have you just supported? You have just said, here's my humble tithes, here's my blessings for you to carry on so that you can increase. And that's why these people are very prosperous. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, friends? You might not think it's a big deal, but it is a big deal before the eyes of the Most High. You might think, oh, controversy is just spitting out nonsense. I'm only speaking the word which is given to me. I cannot come here and speak of my own opinion. I'm here to issue for all of you a warning. You need to understand this warning and take it to heart, brothers and sisters. You need to understand whom you are offending. If you support a satanic agency, you support satanic movies, you pay for them, you are giving God's money away to these things. That's what you are doing. And you will be held accountable for that. You will be held accountable for that. You need to understand that. Everybody will be held accountable. Many people today might think it's a small, light thing, but the time will come when everybody's going to realize. But by the time that they realize, there's no more time. It is finished. Many are going to wish, if I knew, I would have done A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But by that time, it is finished. Who are you serving? That's the question. Who are you serving? You cannot serve the Most High, and you cannot serve the devil at the same time. If your heart is in between, the devil claims you as his. You need to understand how serious the matter is, my brothers and sisters. It's a very serious matter. You need to be careful about what you do with God's money. You need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. If you're not supporting the work of God, and you're supporting rather the work of devils, you're going to be held accountable for that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold you off, brothers and sisters. This is Controversy 7 Ministry. If you have not yet given this video a thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. Make sure you share this video with as many people as much as you can. Pass this video. Let this video go everywhere. Share this information with people. Let the truth be given out. My brothers and sisters, do it for your Father in heaven. Make sure you subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. Turn on all your bell notification icons on. And also, if you do want to support this ministry, there's many ways there's a few different ways you can do it. You can support this ministry by either Cash App. The Cash App is simply $ Ministry Controversy 7. You can also support by clicking on the website link, which is www.thecontroversy7.ca. And on the official website of the ministry, you can click donate, and it's very simple. Just follow the instructions. You input the number that you want to donate, and then after that you can I think you must hit donate with PayPal, but you don't have to have a PayPal account. You can simply use any credit card of your choice. But we do have missions overseas. I do have people that I'm working with overseas that I'm going to be sharing with all of you some new information about some new countries that we are moving abroad to also work with. And I do want to make sure that you understand this, friends, is that we are living in the last days. Now is the time for us to do our part in making sure that the gospel goes to the far ends of the earth as much as possible and as quick as possible. Other than that, I'm not going to hold you off. This is Controversy 7 Ministry. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. You take good care of yourselves. Be blessed. Be safe. I will see you in the next video.